and it has been a rainy, nasty April so far. So we're going to cheer you up this month with some awesome novels in verse. So what's a novel in verse, you ask? Well, April is National Poetry Month, so we're going to feature novels in verse because they are books written in poetry form. So it's an actual book that tells a story like a regular fiction book, but it's written in poems. And we have a ton of them in the library, so we want you to know all about them. So the first book this month that's a novel in verse is called Crossover. And this book is about two brothers, they're twins, and they are star basketball players, but they have a lot of things going on and off the court, and their dad keeps getting sick, and he doesn't seem to want to pay attention to how sick he is, so they've got a lot going on in their lives. This book, in parts, is even told in rap, and so it's a really cool book that you should definitely check out. The next book we're going to feature this month is called Shark Girl, and this book was on the Truman list several years ago, on a Truman Award nominee list, and it's about a girl named Jane who goes for a swim in the ocean on a beautiful June day, and a shark bites off her arm. This book was actually written before the movie that came out with a similar story, but it's all fiction, it's not true, but it's based on a girl who has to recover from a major shark bite, and there's actually a sequel called Formerly Shark Girl. So the last book we're going to feature this month that's a novel in verse is called Addie on the Inside, and it's a companion book to Totally Joe and the Misfits. Those two books are not novels in verse, but this one is. And those two are about a group of friends and all the stuff that's going on with them in middle school. This one features one of the friends named Addie, and Addie's really outspoken and really strong-willed, and everyone knows what she thinks all the time. Well, as she grows up, she decides that maybe she isn't who everybody thinks she is, and maybe she wants to just blend in with the crowd. Check out Addie on the Inside.
Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm reviewing the book House of Robots, and it's about a kid who goes to school with a robot, and then the robot gets kidnapped, and they have to find out what happened to him.
I'm Lee, and I'm reviewing Aurora West, the book. It's a graphic novel, and it's about a high school student who is a sidekick to her dad, who is a superhero, and he had done a press conference with his wife, who was helping him, and she had gotten killed in a back alleyway trying to come to the press conference, and she goes on a quest to figure out who killed her mother and which monster it is. Really good book, you should read it.
I'm Jasmine, and I'm in 5th grade, and I'm going to tell you about the book Hidden. I like it because it's a good, kind of like a mystery book, and it has a lot of detail, and I like it.
Moon Rising, the 6th book in the Wings of Fire series. Mark of the Thief. This is the newest book from Jennifer Nielsen, who wrote The False Prince. This one takes place in ancient Rome. License to Thrill, the 5th book in Dan Gutman's series The Genius Files. And I Survived the Great Chicago Fire. Beneath, the newest book from Roland Smith. This one is not part of a series. Dearest, the 2nd book in the Woodcutter series, goes with Enchanted and Hero. And the 3rd book in the Name of the Star series, also the Shades of London it's called. This one's called The Shadow Cabinet. This month we got the Greatest Warriors set. That would be pirates, gladiators, Greek soldiers, Roman soldiers, Vikings, and knights. We also got in the much anticipated NFL series. We got a new book on every single team in the NFL. This new series, Machines That Won the War, came in this month, and they featured the machines and weaponry from World War I, World War II, Vietnam, the Cold War, and the Gulf War. We also added 3 new books from the Scary Places series, Haunted Caves, Cursed Grounds, and Monstrous Morgues of the Past.